Okay, welcome to Faster Laps. Today we're gonna play around in what is the name of this game? I don't know. Generic racing game. It's Forza Motorsports 7, 8, I forget. Uh, Today I think we're gonna play around with one of the older cars in this. I don't even know if I have it. Let's go see if I can buy it. I don't have that much cash anymore. I need to get some more back, but that's neither here nor there. Um, I could use that, but I don't have it. No, I'm looking for. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. Oh, crap. The Bugatti Type C. I do own it, so. Alright. We're going back. My cars. There we go. It's green in mine. I like green, by the way. I've also already modified it. So, anyway, we're going to turn that back to about the bestie we can make it. And we're going to go hot lapping. Or not hot lapping, rivaling. So, what we got here? Okay, apparently I thought this thing needed power. I'm going to agree with myself. But we're going to take that back, and that back, and that back, and that back. The first thing I always upgrade is camshaft, because it always gives you more RPM. So basically that means you get more for your gears, more for, it just allows this old car to really rev it out. So that's where you get your performance. Oh, and I'm down to 150 already. No. You know what? This thing needs wheels. Let's see if Works is down here. Oh, there's Weld. Weld has a bunch of drag wheels, although that doesn't look too bad to me. Although that looks pretty sweet. Yeah, we're doing this. I like that look on that Roadster. I'm just curious now. Oh, I guess we can't put aero on this. Oh, right. Okay. Well, let's put that air filter back on. Well, not the big one, but that. Oh. Haha, that makes us D again. Wow, did that camshaft, like, really put us in D? I wasn't paying attention. Yes, it did. Okay, well, no camshaft for us. Alright, we want to only get that much, so how about that air filter, huh? And exhaust. And like, no, not even the basic ignition. Why would an intercooler... Wait, does this thing have a supercharger on it already? I don't know. No. Alright, well... If we cooled it, would that put us... Oh, okay, yeah, no. There we go. Okay, we got some oil cooling going on here. That should help. Anyway. Alright. Finish these upgrades. Confirm. Alright. Tuning. Tires. Sure. Gearing. Wait, how do we have control of gearing? Do we have a gearbox in this thing? I don't know. Chances we'll see 159 mile an hour. Slim. So we're going to put this down to 156, 120. That's reasonable. Top of fourth gear, especially around most of these tracks. Especially this thing. Ooh. Let's see, actual top speed is 121, so we might put a little more gear in this. 122 and 125 mile an hour. Okay, so we're gonna jack back in a little more. 122, and that says 37. Did I go the wrong way? I don't know. Okay, well, that seems good. Alignment. Did I have all of this on there, or did this just come standard with this? I don't know. I don't remember if I actually went through and like totally done this, but I'm gonna put just the tiniest bit of toe into the front of the car. Something like that. I'm hoping it'll act like a real car and it'll help center the wheel as I'm going around the track. Springs. We must have put a full suspension on it, or it just comes stock with this car. We're just gonna go stock for now. Yeah. Suspension geometry. I have no idea what this is. This is new for me. Anti-drive and squat. Okay, squat I know, because this is something we use in drag racing. Okay, so anti-squat percent represents the geometric point coupling the rear tire forces to the body of the car. Okay. So it looks like this is something I need to employ in some of these older cars that I love to race. I've never seen it before. Hey. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. This is the steering wheel I'm using, which is a G-Force 920. I have the shifter. I haven't found a way to mount it to my desk yet, so I'm not using it. Plus, I'll be honest, as bad as I am at this right now, it just doesn't matter. I need to be an automatic to force everything into doing this. Once I get better at the steering wheel and the pedals are kind of the worst thing I do right now. Then I'll start going into manual. Because it'll be clutchless manual because my left foot is pretty messed up right now. So, yeah, I don't know. It's the best I can do. That's all you can do is the best you can do, right? Alright. So we're going to apply that. Now, we're going to go back. I don't know. Alright. We're going to go back. We are going to... That was not what I wanted to do. Alright. Race. Rivals. Let's see. We're going to Laguna Seca, which is all the way at the end of the list. Alright, we're gonna go against me, which you can see 73% of all players, which is almost a third of all players. No, 4. Wrong. It is 3/4 of all players, basically. Which means I got a lot of making up to do. Like I said, this wheel is not easy to use, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and select track. That's not right. Some of the visual glitches in this game are insane. Anyway, we're going to use that. Hopefully it doesn't have razor blades for tires on the real track. And, I gotta admit the desert right there is kind of beautiful. Alright, let's start the race. And see how bad I screwed up. Self-deprecating humor is my kind of humor. That is kind of cool. Okay, this thing is super slow. We'll see how it handles the corners. Pretty dang well, actually. Maybe this is where I'll keep up. Or maybe I'm... Maybe I'm just going so slow it doesn't matter. Could you imagine, though, racing this in like 1920s or wherever? I think it's 20s. Yeah, like cars have just been invented in the 1800s, like the late 1800s. And back then they were literal carriages. had a small engine on it that propelled it. And yeah, now they are already going over 100. They're already being optimized for going around the track. Yeah, no, this thing's so slow, it don't even really need to brake for some of the corners. Although, I still have that problem. Like, it just rocks back and forth. You can see it. And I don't know how to stop it. I tried it with a dead zone. It's like driving my old truck, but at speeds that I wouldn't drive my old truck, you know? Old truck has some definite play in the wheel. Okay. So driving this car, I definitely see, like, against other cars of this generation, it would probably be pretty great. But, well, now that I got this old hump going, I'm actually in the lead, which is weird. Also, I had the sound off for some reason. I don't know. But, I'll turn that back on after I'm done with this lap. Of course, I'm off track. Yay. I think that puts like a second on you every time you go off track. Ooh, the suspension action though. I feel that thing in the wheel whenever it like actuates. Maybe that's what the shaking back and forth is. Okay. So I am actually going to beat my lap, I think. Maybe, yes. 7 seconds. I beat my lap. Okay. Settings. Oh, crap. No wonder I was doing so good. My driving was fully assisted. Okay. Well, crap. I forgot I was doing some B-roll. And I had this car driving itself. Sorry I had to drink a drink. I mean, you know. Okay. Let's see how this thing handles. Wait, is there one? I wish there was like a car. You know, certain cars had it, certain cars didn't. Throttle. Unassisted. Steering. Normal. I'm sorry about that, guys. I really am. Oh, man. Just getting some B-roll. Anyway, master output, not 100. We're going to go with 34. In other news, you can get B-roll pretty easy in this game. Just set it up like that and it'll drive. And then you use the camera mode to like capture things, and you can use the camera to actually like get shots. Like you want your car coming down the Mosshaul Straight, you set it up, you get your camera and you rotate it to the front, and you get a nice picture of the car coming down the Mosshaul Straight. You know, like it would have been the camera. Yeah, like a no camera could ever make, is what I'm trying to say. It'd be like the camera is like floating in front of your car, which, you know, they can't do. It would be like it'd be like a photographer ran out in the middle of the track and then got run over the second after he took the picture. Ugh. Yeah, no. Okay, now, let's see how bad this is. We're gonna take another lap, and we're gonna get used to this car. Yeah, you can see I got this. Okay. Yeah, this thing is a lot harder to drive now. All of a sudden I was thinking, boy, I had, you know, I had myself some chops all of a sudden. No. No, this thing is, yeah, pretty rough. Okay, now we're having the authentic 20s experience. These race cars are hella hard to drive. So what's y'all's favorite car? Leave it down in the comments. Well, despite the help on the road, it said, like, you're fine, but boy, did that thing push. That was a feel out loud. So far, the Mazda's behind me. It's kind of tricky. Well, I guess not on this thing. You're not going fast enough. Or it's actually grippy enough. I don't know. I don't actually know which one it is. boy, it pushes off. Yeah, no. I gotta remember not to trust that. And there goes my previous one. And there goes my foot off the throttle. That'll cost me a few minutes an hour. Crap. I don't know why I keep thinking like, oh, it's yellow, it'll be fine. No, yellow means let off gas, dummy. Oh, speaking of corners though, corkscrew, my favorite corner ever. 7 stories down by the time you get down here. This is an insane piece of corners, you know. They don't make them like that anymore. They make them long and sweeping so that your car doesn't have too much problem going around it. I would rather see them try and conquer a corner. There goes again. Slipped off. Yeah, conquer a corner rather than, you know, just be handed a corner, right? Tap the brakes. Go through that corner. Alright, coming up on this corner, we're gonna slow down. And not turn completely off the track. Anyway. Alright, we're gonna come up here, we're gonna tap those brakes. Alright, yeah. Good. Mazda's a ways back. Alright, now. Tap the brakes. Corkscrew, woo! I love this corkscrew. Okay. We're gonna put down a decent lap. Maybe. Get gas back in. Alright, we're gonna set ourselves a lap. Compared to the Mazda. be honest, it's kind of sad that I can't compete with the auto drive. Boy, the desert, such a good place for a racetrack. Other than like overheating cars and stuff. But if you go at night, like not night, but you know, dusk and stuff when it's cooling down, or early in the morning. Or is it early in the morning you gotta contend with dew? Corkscrew. One reason I love the corkscrew is there's a turn near my house that does that. The main road's up on a bank, and the road goes down the banking and then switches back and keeps going the same direction as the road it got off of for a little bit. Just like the corkscrew. Love it. Oh crap. Okay. I'm losing my concentration. And I think we got all we can get for me out of that car right now. So let's play around with something else, shall we? I know I'm live. Well, no. Okay. So we're gonna finish race. Yay. Okay. My best lap was 158. Hooray. Gotta collect your credits. One of the worst decisions they made. Or, sorry, not credits. Credits were okay. You know, you can't just have all your cars at once. Sorry. Leveling cars was the problem. It's like, why can't I just have my car and race what I want to race, you know? Okay. Well, now I'm down to 67% of all players worldwide. Ain't that wonderful? So, anyway, back. Alright, let's see what other weird cars there are. I like weird cars. There's that, but like it's too good, you know? I'm looking for something janky. What is that one? No. See, that one's good. Janky cars. Like that thing. That thing has enough headroom that you could maybe make it good again, but I don't know. And I'm not necessarily looking for E cars either. You know, B or C, as long as it's weird. That's what we're doing today, is weird cars. Speaking of weird cars, is oddly good if the back wasn't there. If that was a convertible, yeah, no, that would be awesome. There's that thing. It's weird, but not weird enough. Weird, all, but still too good for that. Good old Buick GSX. Yeah, that thing would be a heck of a way to handle around here. Bunch of like pure race cars. Caterham. That's weird, but it's also a little too fast for me right now. Chevy didn't make anything particularly weird. Made some great cars. The Datsun 200 Roadster. Alright, we're gonna put a bookmark in that thing. Because, yeah, it's not weird, but it's like so tiny, which makes it weird. That's kind of weird, but that looks to sports car-y, you know. Dodge is weird. Like, who would have thought that would have been cool? But it is. And that, oh man, that. Made for NASCAR. I don't know if it's any good at all. You know, um, Dodge has had their Hemis, uh, but I'm sorry, they didn't handle with crap. Their torsion bar suspension was so weird, but it made for a lot of room in the uh, engine bay, which made for big engines, which is really good. You know, continuing our hunt. Eagle Talons. I had a friend that had one of these in high school. We had no idea that those cars were going to blow up in price, right? We treated them so bad. Yeah, one of these with a little work on the turbo and stuff. Those things are pretty freaking sweet. Actually, I had another friend that had a older model. It was the Dodge version. I forget what they called it. That thing was too fast. Too fast for a high schooler. And all these weird cars are all S's. I want something weird. Ferrari made some weird cars back in the day. You know, like that thing. The battle between that thing and wait, is it that one? No, that's a 70. This one. This one and the Ford GT40. Just amazing, actually. You know, that whole story. Both cars were great. GT40 just edged it out, you know. That thing. Oh, there's one. 48 Ferrari 166 Intersport. So, what is that? The oldest F1 car? Or F1 type car, maybe? Alright. We're going to do a Ferrari. Let's see if it says anything about it. No. I'd like for like a blurb or something. Hold on. Is it over here? See. See details. More detail. Now, I don't know. I would love for them to have like some kind of you know, history about these cars. Most of them have history. I mean, all of them have history. Even the Yugo had history. Okay. Well, let's upgrade and tune it right up to 300 because that's what they give us. Wait. Oh, it's already a D. Okay, so right up to 400 then. So it's a Ferrari, so I don't think it's going to have like engine problems. Hold on. Toggle details. So it's got acceleration and speed. Not speed. No speed. Acceleration, braking, and handling. Okay. So what we put? What do y'all think? I don't know. I like tires, but we never have enough to go with tires. Tires are the best thing you can put on a car, in my opinion. Wouldn't change those wheels for nothing. That's for sure. Okay, let's put a cam in it. I can't put a cam in it because I don't have enough CP. I hate CP. I hate CP so bad. Performance and handling. Roll bars. Roll bars are always good. And they cost about exactly what you have at the start. Alright. We'll put some laps on this thing. Get used to it. You know, figure out what we're gonna do with it. Tuning. Alignment. Can't fix it. Okay. Sorry, I just woke up. So, still yawning a little bit. Alright. So, back. I have to say the Ferrari definitely looked better than the, what was it? Come on, Bentley. That's what it was. It's right after here. Yeah, no. That was a 26. I mean, give it 20 years. Things will get better, right? Alright, we're gonna race. We're gonna rivals. Do we want to go to a different track? I'm gonna go D. And what? For the first few laps, we're gonna do the oval at Indianapolis. This thing looks like it needs to drive there anyway, even though it'll be Formula One. Very first Formula One, I think. But let's see what one of these would have done. At the old oval. Also, I like to say if you came here for, uh, you know, perfection, not the place. This is called faster laps because I want to get faster and faster. One of these days, I'd like to be in the higher ranks. Of course, you know, you got the cheaters and the clippers and whatever up top, but as high as I can get, right? That's what I'm aiming for. Faster laps, not fastest lap. Okay, so anyway, start the race. It's so tiny. Okay. Can you imagine racing like that? Like, you're gonna get thrown out the car, pretty much guaranteed, if you wreck. That's the brake. Okay. Why is it reversed? I don't know. Okay, no, it's not. Yeah, I've never even tried Indianapolis on this game. Before I was using a controller, and it is hard to do with a controller. Yeah, hard. You hit the wall, good job, me. And it just oscillates. Why does it oscillate like that? Most cars, when you let go of the wheel, they go straight. I don't know. Okay. So we may need to, I don't know, let off? Also, I would love if rivals also included per car. Because, you know, some cars just outperform. Let's see if we can do this turn right and not slide up towards the wall. Let off going in. Whee! Okay, that was better. Let off going in. Yeah, this wasn't the right idea, honestly. Because, like, this thing is, pegged at 121. Poor thing. Okay. Well, I beat the rival. One that literally turned left at the start of the race. I don't know. Actually, he turned right, but still, it's like if I didn't beat that guy, yeah. Okay, so I beat him. Let's see how close I am. I shouldn't be that close. Like, there's so much better things you could do, you know? There's very little grip. It's kind of tail happy. Alright. And the next rival is 72. I mean, you know. Alright. Back. Okay. We're gonna... Alright, we're gonna put 100 CP. That's all I got. How's the air filter cost? Right. I mean, it's an upgrade. You know. Went up 10 levels. More acceleration, more everything. How did handling go up? I don't know. Anyway. Confirm. Actually, hold on. There's one thing that's like free. And it will help with everything. All details. Yeah, see how it's 54.48? Good old ballast down here. Yeah, I know. It goes to 50, which is usually good for most cars. We'll see how... Yeah, handling went up, everything else went down. Maybe that wasn't a good thing, but we'll see. Alright, next we're gonna go to an actual road course, because nothing's designed for road courses. You know, 120 pegged is not great. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go here. Sorry, folks, I'm scatterbrained a little bit. Alright, D. I don't really know any of these circuits. I'll be honest, I do that other place, and I do it good. Alright, let's go back to, what do you call it? This. And then we are going to, we're going to do at least 2 more weird cars at Laguna Seca. And then we're going to hop in one of our cars. We'll pick something interesting. And we're going to go around and we're going to learn at least one more track today. So, without further ado, the Ferrari at... Oh, right. It's all in alphabetical order. A Ferrari at Laguna Seca. I can't imagine, like, I figure this is factory, but we might have could have bought this race car at the time. So maybe it would have raced here in the day. I don't know. I have a feeling this would a lot more been Porsche factory. What do you call those things? The Shelbys, you know, that kind of thing that you would have seen in Ford versus Ferrari at the first, the first racing. Triumphs, MGs, that kind of thing. All right. I'm going to start the race. Tiny little car, tiny little car. Oh, okay. I forget, it's 1930s tires. They're skinny and they have no grip. So I have to remember that. Again, this probably isn't the best car to do rivals with, but it's okay. It's a shame this game is so rough and bad that it drove so many people off. It's a decent racing sim. It's just all the other BS they tacked onto it, to increase playtime. Worst thing that ever happened to the world is somebody tried to do marketing, and not marketing, but like where you look at something and increase it by micromanaging it. It's like, well, we need to increase playtime. I don't see why. Like, why increase playtime? They paid $100 for this game if you bought the deluxe edition, which I stupidly did. Tell you what, if you wanted to sell the deluxe edition, you should have sold. I'm off track. Great. You should have sold the entire thing with like, hey, no, RP is gone and CP is gone. You know? You just make credit, buy a new car, try it out, race with it. Stop trying to RPG everything, you know? RPG is great in an RPG. In a racing sim, like, no. Don't try and make progression. Don't try and up that playtime, because the kind of people who want to race are gonna put in the playtime, you know? Oh, we were doing so good. Actually, we were doing about the same. If he was that close. Anyway, corkscrew. Woo! Oh boy, did I cut that. Wow. Man. Well, that was certainly a thing. Boy, these old cars are beating me up. My fingers are getting, yeah, every time I wreck, my fingers get a little beating. I need to learn how to drive like rally drivers and just hold the outside of the wheel. Yeah, I really could. I think I could have went around that corner on the full throttle. Or not full throttle, but like faster than I have been. You know, that's the problem. I can't really like throw it in there. And you know, have it be like on that edge. Alright. Corkscrew, woohoo! Right here? Oof. And that's where he passes me. Yeah. Oh, I was on the edge right there. And I flipped over it. Okay. Let's find another car. This one's... Ow. My fingers are not happy right now. Did we even get a reward for that one? At least we got a time for ourselves to push against. Okay. Let's go find us another weird car, but maybe something in the last 100 years? Well, actually, that would have been in the last 100 years. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Well, we know we can go to Ferrari. And we'll start our search past Ferrari. Boy, this was so much easier on a controller. You could just hold over. Okay, hold on. Can I just do that? Okay, that's better. Alright, Ford. Has no weird cars, I don't think. I mean, some of their stuff's weird, but because they're that. Oh, man. Automotive history. It's amazing how similar all these cars look, especially the new ones. Like that. That is a car. It's too small for me to drive, but that's a car, you know? Like, it's beautiful, especially if it's a convertible. You know, that's a coupe or whatever, or has the top up, or however they do it. But yeah, a convertible one of those is just lines after lines after lines. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, it's a Jaguar and it has probably all kind of problems because Jaguar. Good old Lamborghini. If you want weird, these are weird. Especially that thing. Hey, it is what it is, you know? Good old Lola. Unfortunately, that's not what I'm looking for right now. Let's see. Maserati. There's another one of those. I've already had my fill of those. Apparently that one was faster. And it's from 39. Weird. Man, have we run out of strange, weird cars? Like, bunch of formula and race cars. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, that one kind of qualifies. It's still quite old, though. Is there no weird new car? Mitsubishi. Better on rally circuits, I think. Hmm. Oh, the Z. I wanted one of these so bad when I was in high school. The local Dodge dealership had one, like a used one, but it was rarely used. Had it up on one of those car stands, and every day I went by it, and I was like, I want that. I'm glad I didn't get it. It's a handful, and the motor goes bad pretty often. That's why you see so many of them, LS swapped. Which I would have probably done if LSs were a thing back then, but like nobody knew. We were all the people who were driving Chevys were driving them around. Nobody knew. Oh, come on. Weird car. Weird car. Does that count? 67, 382? Nah, it's just a car. It's a race car. Ah, good old Porsches. Oh, crap. I'm trying to find, well, anything weird, but Toyota. Surely there's something weird back here. No? Huh. I thought they had the weird, oh wait, no, that is a way up here. Hold on. Jump to town. I think it's a BMW. Oh, I don't think they have it. It's the Urkel car, if you are that old. No, they don't have it. It's a little, I think it's a three-wheeler. And you enter through the front, and the steering wheel swings out. Um, I forget what they're called, but yeah, I was hoping they had one. It'd been fun to try. It would have not. It wouldn't have gone nowhere. All right. Well, let's learn a new track, shall we? On a new car. What kind of new car? Tell you what, let's go cruising in our 1970 Corvette ZR1. What do you say? Red, blue, other blue, yellow. That is bright. I just feel like yellow is the 70s color and the 70s choice. You know? 70s were bright, which, like, holy crap, our cars these days are bland, bland, bland. Maybe people would like them better if they were something different, you know? Hey, mine's blue. I like blue. Well, mine's pink. Mine's yellow. I like yellow. You know. Nowadays it's all sepia tone, or not sepia tone, grayscale. It's all like black, gray, white. That's kind of all you get. You know, Mustangs have colors and sporty cars have colors, but like, there's so much grayscale out there. It makes color pop too. That's for sure. It isn't good for you, you know, getting stopped. Okay. Let's see. We'll just rivals it. I think we're in D class. Alright, let's start at the beginning. Brands Hatch, UK. Originally a dirt track in 1926. Historic. Brands Hatch is one of the few circuits to stage Grand Prix, IndyCar, and NASCAR races. Really? I've never heard of NASCAR going to England. Okay. Nearly every famous race driver from the last 50 years has raced on a unique combination of dips, cambers, fearsome corners, and hills. Okay. Oh, there's a different. Oh, Indy is so small. Oh, actually, it's 1.2 miles. GP is 2.4. Okay. Well, anyway. I'm going to set this guy's arrival. And we're going to go. We're going to go on a little yellow Chevrolet. Good old Vice Grip Garage did one where there's a... Of course, he had to make it crazy. He put a blower on the top of this thing. Drove it to one of Cletus's burnout contest. That was a good video of his. Alright. Just a stock ZR1 Corvette. 350 probably, Chevy, nothing special really, except it's fiberglass, as are all Corvettes. Okay. Okay, I can see how people like this. It makes your back end light, so you gotta be careful coming around that corner. Doing good, doing good. Remember, I've never seen this track before. Not that I knew what it was. Oh, come on, Chevy. Get your wheels together. Okay, big turn here. Lord, this thing is a handful. I can see why most of these made it into the drag racing community and not the sports car community. Holy crap, this thing is back happy. Yep, like I said, back happy. Maybe good for drifting? I don't know. I've yet to have this thing been able to drift. I don't know. Well, I think I would need the clutch, and I'm not sure my other leg can do that. So I don't know. Okay, so straightaway into corner, but it's not quite right. It's like this track is warped. Up and down and up and down the English countryside. Oh my lord, this car is insane. Yeah, no, that one was snapped over and I wasn't even on the gas. Oh, like I said, this thing is... Whew! Okay. Okay, come on, get out of the sand. So anyway, what was your first trip to the beach? This is my 10th. Unfortunately, they're all in cars. Oh, God. Ah, the 70s, folks. Such a great time for cars. Is this the track they race the Formula Ones on? I mean, I get it. You probably have enough downforce that these things don't matter. See, it didn't say Formula One, did it? On the like thing. I don't know. Ooh, oh, 70s body roll. And I say this as a fan of like 70s cars. As much as I want to like drive a 70s car, right? Like I have a 72 Gran Torino that I personally own. Well, actually, I don't own it anymore. Hold on, I had to sell that. I just forget. It's been so recent. But yeah, I owned it. It was a beautiful car. I drove it to high school. I actually liked the fish mouth. Oh my god, this body's all over the place. The body is more, I'd say maybe it's 50-50. The body roll controls how where you're headed more than the steering wheel does. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna roll back here. I'm just gonna let this thing go for a second. Ugh. Oh, how did anybody not wreck in the 70s, I guess? If this is true to how cars work. Like, oof. I don't know. Like, my Torino was, again, I guess I'm not going at 100 mile an hour. But, like, that thing feels planted. Okay, we're going to try and have some fun. This is probably not the corner to do it in, but... No, that was not the corner to do it in. I'm trying to see if it'll break loose for me. Okay, ready. Alright, I'm gonna set this up. Turn it sharp. No. I mean, it broke loose, but it wasn't the, like, wildness I was hoping. Yeah. I don't know. Oh. Crap. Okay. Hold on. Oh, right. Crap. Okay. Settings. I'm gonna try this. Oh, sorry. I moved away from my mic. I gotta get used to that. I'm gonna try to do a little drifting. Except I think I need to turn this to manual with clutch. And we're gonna see how bad my ankle works on this. Okay, clutch is in. First gear. Oh god. this is a long straight. Can I just, like, rev match it? Kinda. Oh, shit. Oh, I think I was hitting the brake. Yeah, I was. I was hitting the brake with the clutch. Okay. Alright, anyway. First gear. Alright. Second gear. Rev it up. Now, what was that? Okay. First gear. Surely. Oh, that's the brake. Wow. I don't think this thing has enough power to break loose. Okay. We're done with that car for now. Yeah. That car needs suspension ASAP. We'll just put it that way. On roll left, by roll right. Roll it left, roll it right. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, now I've got this burr in my head. I want to try to, like, what do you call it? Pop the clutch and see if I can drift at all. I know this thing has drift tires, but, you know, you shouldn't have to get certain tires. You know, you and me could drift any car. It's a matter of, it's just a matter of knowing how to do it. I don't really know how to do it, so, we're going to rivals. We're going to rivals just because, whatever. We're going to get an A-class car, and I have no idea. Mid-Ohio. I have no idea about this thing, but we need something powerful and that'll break loose. Okay. That's an S. Yeah, no. There. A Ford Mustang from the 2000s. That usually breaks loose pretty easy. Usually into a crowd, but we're about to find out. Okay, first off, car. We're gonna tune the car. Tire pressures are already really high. Never mind. Okay, so wait. Okay, we're gonna start the race. I don't know how long my ankle's gonna handle this, but hey, this is This is kind of fun. Why are we starting over here? Don't ask. Alright. Watch in. Oh, I had my foot on the brake. No wonder it was, okay, now this thing barely... Okay. I don't think this thing is gonna... Like, what? You can't even break loose? I'm sorry. What? It's a clutch pop. You should be, like, boiling tires. Hold on. Is there something on here that's like throttle unassisted traction control off? I didn't even know that was on. Although I usually drive with it on because, like, this isn't real life and that pedal is kind of short, but whatever. All right, close, save. All right, let's see. Oh, well, hold on. There we go. Okay, it didn't even, like, try to do that. Doesn't make sense. I don't think it's gonna let us drift. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. Let's hold on. Let's go back. And we're going to get us a drift car. There was that Formula Drift in there. Maybe they'll come stock with drift tires and I won't have to level up a car just to get drift tires. Level up a car. Ugh. It's supposed to show how you've invested in your car. Oh boy. There is a drift zone. Like, well, I'll do that on my own time. E-brake. Like, I get e-brake makes it easier, but right now I don't have an e-brake. I'll have to, like, bind it and stuff, and you don't want to see me do that. Anyway, we're just gonna go get us a drift car. Ferrari, Ford. Did I miss something here? Oh, crap. There it goes. Did I? Oh, wait. I don't have those cars. I need to go buy those cars. Idiot. Sorry, sometimes I can't even tell my own butthole from my own whatever you want to call it. Da, 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 da. Okay, which one do I want? Mustang or the Viper? They say the NSX or the 240SX is kind of awesome for drifting, but I think I'm gonna go with. First off, I'm gonna go with S, not R. So the Mustang. Sure. Well, that was over half my money. Whatever. I might actually do races after this to get my money back. Okay. Surely this will drift. At least partially. Okay. Race. You know what? Hold on. Private multiplayer.
Go wheel to wheel against your friends at your favorite track and hone your racecraft lap after lap. So choose your car and contact the racers guaranteed to go flat out against you.
It doesn't matter. Track. That's what I'm looking for. Lime Rock Park. I don't even know what it looks like. There. 2 people. I don't know. I just want to. Okay, that looks like a nice wide circle. It also looks like it's raining. Or is about to rain. Why did they start me at P? Is that like the gear or the like you're supposed to do? I don't know. Formula Drift, right there. Yes, it's wet. That should make it easier. Um. Aw. Dang it. I was hoping this would be just like, hey, it's me out here by myself. But I guess I can just free race that, but whatever. Rivals. It's not like they're gonna hit me. Is that S? S. We're gonna go. Where was that? Lime Rock Park. It's in Connecticut. That's weird. Okay. Sure. Select track. What? Okay, there she is. Wait, is this a oval? I thought this was a... Well, drifting oval, I guess. Oh no, it's not an oval. Okay. I'm getting tired of turning left if it was. Okay. First test. Can it actually burn out? Come on, gotta find the gas. That's the brake. There's the gas. Okay. Oh yeah, it'll burn out alright. Okay. Maybe I don't even have to, like, do the clutch. No, I need to clutch kick it. Oh god. Oh my god, it just snaps it, man. Well, there goes that corner. Drift. Okay. Oh god. Should have been in second. Well, now it's a straightaway. Holy Snickers. Snickers. I said Snickers. Favorite candy brand, or it used to be. I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, it's not as good. Okay. I'm through. I'm through drifting for now. I'm gonna set up stuff for later. Let's go back to actually trying to compete, shall we? Also, if you can't tell, like, maybe a little ADHD is in here, because, like, I'm here and I'm there and I'm here and I'm there. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Or wait, no. We'll just do this. And you know what? I kind of like Lime Rock Park. It looks neat. Um, yeah. Alright. Select track. And we're gonna go with this. I know. It's a slow portion, but I think we're gonna try and do something about that, right? Right. If it'll let me upgrade the car right now. Hopefully it will. Car. Custom upgrade. Performance. Limit is 300, but I've only got 100 left. What did I use it on? Oh, roll bars and springs and dampers. Gotcha. Oh, and a roll cage? Why did I get a roll cage? Okay, hold on. No roll cage. Now I've got 250. Did I have ballast in there? Let's see. Oh yeah, I need this. It just kind of sucks for this light car, but if it doesn't, it'll try and turn around on you. It might be a might be a feature, not a bug. We'll find out. As much as the Moonies are great, I think I'm gonna go with. I like it, but I don't like the red. Like it needs to be something old, but also strangely, I can't go any further that way. Like I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I can't go any further that way, so I can't get to my loved American racing. It's kind of sucks. I'll be honest. Ooh, I like that. That's old, but still racy. Yeah. Okay. I spent 25 on that. Shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Back to upgrades. Okay. Let's get some kind of... See, I got a camshaft in here. Can I get a better camshaft? Yes, I can. Oh, wait, that's... I'm off camshaft. I can get a better camshaft, but let's go pistons and compression. Okay. I need to race some more on this thing to make more CP so that I can make this thing run. As if not in the real world, you just buy new parts with money. Okay. Select. Oh, wait, no, that's wrong. Start race, that's what I'm looking for. Scatterbrain. Oh, hold on. I just remembered it's in clutch mode, and I'm tired of that. My poor ankle is out of it. Okay. Settings. I'm gonna turn the traction control on sport. And we're gonna go with automatic. Just because it was real messy working with this shifter. It's on a rollaway cart over on my side, which is not where the shifter should be. One of these days I'm gonna figure out how to put it to this table. Yeah. Maybe I should put it like turn it this way? Maybe? So then it would be like up, first is up, second is down. Yeah. I've seen a few cars like that. I didn't like them. Okay. Back to... That was brakes. Great. Okay. I think my pedals are migrating. Feet. Maybe it was a feature, not a bug. I don't know. Most people want 50-50 on a, you know, sports car-like thing, but maybe you don't. Maybe I needed to adjust the tires and stuff. Right now, I'm just trying to learn the course. Not going super fast, I know. I think this was better with the without the yeah. I think I'm gonna head to the pits and see if it'll let me like remove that ballast. This was a much better car without it, which is weird to say. It's like most people go for 50-50 nowadays. I don't want that. Oof, concentrating, sorry. Yeah, maybe increasing the, what do you call it, roll bars maybe, and I should have muted that. That's what the mute button's for. Idiot, idiot, idiot. Anyway, I've got somebody coming to help me do some stuff in the house, so I guess I'm out. So thanks for coming, and I'll catch you later.